Broncos have done a job on the Knights to climb to 5th on the ladder and give themselves a legitimate shot at a top 4 finish with games against the Cowboys and Storm to come. With superstars Reece Walsh and Payne Haas running hot in Ben Hunt's 350th game, the Broncos powered away in the second half to make it 8 wins in their past 10 matches. In Sunday's second match, West's Tigers were chasing 3 wins on the trot for the first time since 2018, but they gave up a 12-point lead in the final 20 minutes and were run down by the Cowboys. Scott Drinkwater was the star as the Cowboys grabbed a 9th win of the season and put an end to the Tigers' hopes of playing finals. Full-time, the Tigers will be left to ponder what might have been after they went 12 points up with 18 minutes to play before conceding 3 late tries to go down by 6. Scott Drinkwater was simply superb for the Cowboys with 147 run meters, 4 tackle breaks and 2 try assists, while Braden Burns ran for 189 meters and Jason Taumalolo 163 meters. 80 minutes, razzle-dazzle attack from the Tigers, but Ruben Cotter comes up with an intercept and the Cowboys will hang on to win and put paid to the Tigers' finals hopes. Cowboys 34-28. 76 minutes, Alex Twal is taken high coming out of his own end and the Tigers get a penalty. 74 minutes, the Tigers throw the ball around to try and create space, but Tony Sucker comes up with an error. 71 minute, Scott Drinkwater leaves Brent Naden in his wake and charges into the backfield before picking up Jackson Purdue for the Cowboys' 3rd try in 5 minutes. Drinkwater again steps up to land the conversion from wide out. Cowboys 34-28. 70 minutes, Latu Fainu leaves the field for a HIA which he passed. 68 minute. The Cowboys come up with a cracker of their own as Scott Drinkwater goes to the left and delivers a bullet pass to Braden Burns, who rides a tackle and stretches out to score. Another ice-cool conversion from Drinkwater and we are locked up at 28-28. 66 minutes, Viliami Valia comes up with the final pass for Semi Vailmai to cross in the corner and Scott Drinkwater comes up with a clutch conversion from touch. Tigers 28-22. 62 minutes, Latu Fainu hoists the ball high and Scott Drinkwater allows it to bounce. Brent Naden pours through and snatches the ball out of Braden Burns' grasp to race away and make it 2 tries in 3 minutes for the Tigers. The successful conversion makes it 28-16. 60 minutes, a touch of class from Jarom Luai breaks the deadlock as he goes to the line and puts Jareem Buehler into space before taking the return pass from the fullback to score under the posts. Luai's first try in Tigers colours is a crucial one and API Koroizau adds the extras. Tigers 22-16. 54 minutes. Jason Taumalolo is sent back into the game by Todd Payton and immediately takes 2 hit-ups in his first set. 49 minutes, a Taylon May error is swooped on by Tom Dearden, who spears away to score under the sticks and the Cowboys are back. Scott Drinkwater converts to lock us up at 16-16. 48 minutes, a monster kick by Jake Clifford almost produces a 40-20 for the Cowboys, but Gerald Skelton gets back to tap the ball infield. Purdue purring, Cowboys' young gun Jackson Purdue ran for 112 meters and proved a real handful for the home side with his classy footwork and ability to break a tackle. Halftime, after trailing 10-0 early and losing Adam Duihi, the Tigers send the Leichhardt Oval crowd into raptures with 2 tries to Taylon May and a long-range cracker to Jareem Buehler to lead by 6. Buehler finished the half with 6 tackle breaks while May had 7 and Sunia Turuva 5. 38 minutes. The Tigers put in their contender for try of the year with a 90-meter special that starts with Samula Fainu picking up the scraps from a Cowboys mistake and finding Jarom Luai, who picks up Taylon May, and the center revives memories of Benji Marshall in the 2005 Grand Final with a flick pass to Sunia Turuva. The winger shows dazzling speed and footwork before picking up Jareem Buehler, who sprints 20 meters to finish off a fantastic try. Tigers 16-10. 35 minutes, Scott Drinkwater goes to the line and puts in a kick, but it's too long and rolls dead to allow the Tigers a 7-tackle set. 33 minutes, Jarom Luai nudges a grubber towards the try line and Tom Dearden does a great job to cover it up. 30 minutes, a dropped ball by Samula Fainu on the last tackle hands the ball back to the Cowboys, but the visitors come up with a forward pass from Reece Robson to Tom Dearden and the Tigers go on the attack again. News. Watch. Draw. Ladder. Close. NRL account. Personalization based on favorite teams. Exclusive access to ticketing offers. Free entry into competitions and giveaways. Sign up. Login. You have skipped the navigation tab for page content. All this in one round of NRL. All this in one round of NRL. Live blog. As it happened, Cowboys spoil Tigers party, Broncos climb to 5th. Author: Martin Lenihan. NRL lead journalist. Timestamp: Sunday the 24th of August, 2025, 8:03 p.m. Martin Lenihan. Share on social media. Share via Facebook. Share via Twitter. Share via WhatsApp. Share via Reddit. Share via email. The Broncos have done a job on the Knights to climb to 5th on the ladder and give themselves a legitimate shot at a top 4 finish with games against the Cowboys and Storm to come. With superstars Reece Walsh and Payne Haas running hot in Ben Hunt's 350th game, the Broncos powered away in the second half to make it 8 wins in their past 10 matches. In Sunday's second match, West's Tigers were chasing 3 wins on the trot for the first time since 2018, but they gave up a 12-point lead in the final 20 minutes and were run down by the Cowboys. Scott Drinkwater was the star as the Cowboys grabbed a 9th win of the season and put an end to the Tigers' hopes of playing finals. Follow all the Round 25 action on NRL.com's live blog. 10 minutes, Jackson Purdue splits the Tigers and finds Reece Robson in support before the ball finds its way to Semi Vailmai, who gets over in the corner for the Cowboys' second try. Scott Drinkwater converts from wide out. Cowboys 10-0. 8 minutes, more pressure from the Cowboys before Jareem Buehler comes up with a superb take-off a Jake Clifford bomb to defuse the situation. Minute, the Cowboys have all the ball early and Jake Clifford delivers a short ball for Jeremiah Nanai to power over on the left edge. Scott Drinkwater misses the conversion. Cowboys 4-0. Late mail. West's Tigers, no further game day changes after centre star Ford Tuay succumbed to a shoulder injury suffered in last week's win over Manly and was ruled out on Saturday. Brent Naden comes into the starting side as his replacement. Heath Mason is the 18th man. Cowboys, the Cowboys are 1-17 with no late changes. NS Land are also settled after last week's win over Newcastle. No changes to the 17, with Kai O'Donnell set to play the role of 18th man.